Hello everyone, this is the Pressure Prince with our Hearts of Iron for the Great War episode as Italy. Here we're going to go for developing Tripoli right now. We've got plenty of manpower to work with. I'm getting my machine gun teams, war medicine and stuff, but again, I'm not going for tanks. I like infantry. And yeah, making tanks costs a lot, so we don't really want to do that. I got my infantry ready. I got 20 combat width. I don't know what the combat width is in the mod, but like normally 20 combat width is quite the efficient way to build your divisions. So that's why I'm sticking with that. Anyway, we have won the Italo-Turkish War. Yesterday, Italy and the Ottoman Empire signed a treaty in Auchy near Lausanne. Lausanne? I don't know. The Ottomans would withdraw all military personnel from Trablus and Benghazi vilayets. Okay. A great victory indeed. Well, I'm happy that we made it. And also, wow, veterans. Pretty good stuff. Also got more war medicine to work with, but there's not much else we could unfortunately get. Reinforce rate is nice, so I'm gonna go with communication system because, you know, I like being able to reinforce my units quickly. Okay, so end of the Xinhai Revolution. The civil war in China has ended. The Qing dynasty has fallen and a new republic has been proclaimed in its place. Though the new government was initially viewed with skepticism, the great powers have been guaranteed continuing trade in China. And the leases on the various port cities on the coastline have been renewed. The transition to the new republic is therefore expected to be smooth. Thank God the tea is safe. Oh, that's funny. And hooray, the South Pole has been reached. On December 14, 1911, Roald Amundsen and 4 others arrived at the pole 5 weeks ahead of a British party led by Robert Falcon Scott as part of the Terra Nova expedition. Amundsen and his team returned safely to their base and later learned that Scott and his 4 companions had died on their return journey. Perhaps we'll establish colonies, perhaps not. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so we got stuff to do with our government. As you know, I've already got like the good stuff here, but we've got partial mobilization, but I kind of do like you see, here's the problem. If I do early mobilization, oh no, this is good. Partial mobilization is better than early mobilization. What am I looking at? I need to wait for war economy. That's like the better one. Why am I even considering that worse one? Anyway, here, I don't know if I want armored though. Like, that's kind of rough, wouldn't you think? I mean, heavies, there are lights, but I kind of want heavies. Yeah. I kind of want my heavy tanks though, so it's like rough, especially because they come in so late. But since they come in so late, I guess it might just be more helpful to pick other stuff, you know. So anyway, like here for example, let's go with whatever gives artillery bonuses, right? Yes, artillery, yes. Attack plus 10%, defense plus 5%. So just keep boosting our artillery, guys. Soft attack, hard attack. Well, those are some pretty good stats, honestly. There's no question about it. Pronto. What can I say though? Oh, this is a nice admiral. We have, however, developed Tripoli, which does change things quite a bit. Now, again, we cannot do all of these here. Any of these here, rather. Like, that's pretty sad. But we can fortify Tripoli or develop that one as well. No. I'm gonna go over here, yes. All the way. Trench warfare focus could be something, you know, but hey. Also have insufficient resources, which is fine because we're building more civilian factories. I think if we build like 2 more, yeah, that's gonna be enough. And then the rest will just be like military factories. That's gonna be just fine in my opinion. Just build as many military factories as we can, really. I do think that's the best way we can do things. Now, trenches are interesting though. But then we also kind of need forts. But forts are again expensive. Doesn't say here what defense bonus the trench gives though. I would like to know. Okay, so what's happening here? Porfirio Diaz fled to Spain. Porfirio Diaz is no longer the president of Mexico. Diaz fell from power after he imprisoned Francisco I Madero. Oh, the first? No. His electoral rival, and declared himself the winner of an 8th term in office. He has been deposed in the Mexican Revolution. Adios, amigo. Rip Mexico. Grand Duke William IV dies. Grand Duke William IV of Luxembourg, the second independent ruler of the country and its first Catholic monarch, has died today after 5 years of regency due to poor health and old age. Marie Adelaide has ascended to the throne and is expected to carry on his legacy. Fair enough. Actually, I wonder who is everywhere. Alright, I'm still waiting to research stuff, but I don't think any of this is particularly worth it right now. I'm still doing the air doctrines because that's really helpful. Static defense is nice here. I don't know if I should go for light or heavy. Heavy, I guess. Now, getting the artillery thing will be very, very expensive. As well as the support battalions here. I mean, we're getting the logistics company, but everything else here looks very, very difficult to research. Like, I really can't find something that would actually be decent. Well, I guess we have to go with the research production stuff. Not much else I can find, honestly. And we have fortified Tripoli, which is nice. Now we can militarize Tripoli. That is also going to help somewhat, so let's go ahead and do that. It's going to give us... I mean, having as many factories as possible is always a good thing. No! Sinking of the Titanic! Oh. Speaking of which, there's some stuff to do beforehand. Wait, are you telling me that we have 2 artillery guys? Oh my goodness. We can stack artillery like crazy. Yes, there we go. We have 2 of those now. Hooray, hooray. So we get more... I mean, better values here as well. That's really cool. Anyway, sinking of the Titanic. The RMS Titanic, thought to be unsinkable, has met its end in one of the largest maritime disasters in history, with over 1,500 dead. Already, debates are cropping up from local coffee shops all the way up to the parliaments through Europe and North America as to why the ship was not properly equipped with enough life rafts, why the comm system was disabled, and why exactly the ship crashed into an iceberg to begin with. This tragedy has attracted international attention and spurred a massive overhaul in maritime safety standards. Well, as it should be. They said the Titanic was unsinkable. Yes, they did. Logistics company now. We got that done for us, but next the question is, well, we got that, but I don't know what else we can get, you know? Like, what really is there that's actually good? Heavy artillery, like, is that going to be a thing? I guess we kind of have to research that one. Research stuff ahead of time, you know? The Olympic Games in Stockholm have opened. New events that will be included this year include art competitions, the decathlon, and even some of the first physical events for women. Will we attend the ceremonies? It's a good question. Yes, we will attend. Apparently, there's only one option. It's funny how there's only one option in a lot of stuff. The Balkan League. In a surprising move, several Balkan countries, including rival states Serbia and Bulgaria, have come together to form the Balkan League, a military alliance stated to have been built up against Austria-Hungary. Though the alliance target is the Habsburgs. Habsburgs? I think it's more like Habsburgs. Maybe you can type it like that as well. I don't know. It seems far more likely that the state that divides these four nations would be their target. The league is formed. It is formed indeed. So yeah, so far so good. We're building all our stuff. We're recruiting as many infantry as we can. Any infantry units that is. We still need plenty of field guns actually. I would rather have more guns. Okay, we just finished mining, which is great. That means we can go on ahead with oil extraction. I mean, why not, you know? Wood, tungsten, chromium. Okay, militarized Tripoli. We got air squadron. Airship bomber training. No national focus set. Civilian industry in Tripoli. That sounds like a great idea. We got like 2 civ factories and then that one. Wait, what? Sorry about that. Askari, like I don't know what that's gonna do, but we'll see. Obviously we still need more steel and stuff, but okay. Now that we've built all of our stuff, I think it's time we actually get what we need. So we actually need oil. Which is kind of meh really, but what else can we say? We need some wood though. It's pretty sad that we don't have enough wood. Like what is that? It's really, really strange. But anyway, more civilian factories. That's what we're getting. Civilian industry in Tripoli. And yeah. Machine gun team is ready. So go for the static position. Oh yeah. So much more organization and stuff. That is really going to help. Why is it dropping? Oh, high organization. Yeah, that's the recovery. Obviously, it's like that. Right, Emperor Meiji is dead. Emperor Meiji, suffering from diabetes, nephritis, and gastroenteritis. Died of uremia. Ouch. Although, the official announcement said he died at 0042 on the 30th of July, 1912, the actual death was at 2240 on July 29. After the emperor's death in 1912, the Japanese Diet passed a resolution to commemorate his role in the Meiji Restoration. An iris garden in an area of Tokyo where Emperor Meiji and the Empress had been known to visit was chosen as the building's location for the Shinto shrine Meiji Jingu. The shrine does not contain the emperor's grave, which is located at Fushimi Momoyama, south of Kyoto. Glory to the emperor. Always glory to the emperor. Emperors are cool. Cool and strong. Okay, so we want more military factories. And apparently we have 3 military factories. Well, get your guys going. And here, what can we actually do? I would love to be able to get more stuff. Well, attrition. It's always a good thing, but entrenchment speed is also nice. So I think it's pretty much about entrenchment, this war. So there you go. We're gonna entrench. Higher entrench speed. Okay, so war in the Balkans. Well, speaking of that, we got something. So let's go with Italian Ascari, whatever. Taking advantage of the weakness of the Ottoman Empire following the Italo-Turkish War, the members of the Balkan League declared war against the Ottoman Empire. Will the Ottoman Empire survive this attack? We'll see. The Ottoman Empire is currently at war. Serbia first, Bulgaria first. Everyone's researching their first thingy. They all gain the same, okay. Very, very interesting. Now, yeah, these Ottomans are just... They're gonna get wrecked by all of these allies, probably. Actually, how many divisions do they have? Now, altogether, yeah, there's like no contest. The Ottomans shouldn't be able to handle this. They should not. Yeah, it looks like Bulgaria is doing a fine job here. Ooh. Wait, what is this? Why is there like... Huh? What? Okay. Alright, well, that's kind of weird, but I think we know what's up. Alright, I am still gonna produce more guns. Because more guns have to be a thing. I actually don't have enough wood. Okay. Like, fair enough. Artillery costs us quite a bit of wood. And we just got Italian Ascari. I don't know what that's exactly gonna do. Oh, we can only do one. Okay, so... invest in... yeah, this one's a much better one, honestly. Wait, is this what we wanted? Damn. No. Is it though? Actually, it could be, yeah. It should be fine. We do kind of want this one, but there's no way we can join the Entente now, which is like rip. Oh well. Oil extraction though, that's a nice thing that we got. And now we want improved oil drilling, hooray. As if that's gonna help, because really, like, we don't get too much. But at least it gives us extra resource gain thing. So there you go. We still need more wood. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we do need more wood. And we need some more steel, which is amazing. Give us all the steel. We're still building more military factories, which is gonna mean we're gonna need to trade even more. Now here though, what can we actually get? Political advisors. What is it that we can get here? Yeah, the construction of these things will be important, so I guess we have to go for that. Because we might want to build some land forts against, like, say, Germany. Or Austria-Hungary, rather. Because they're right here on the border, and yeah. Well, do I want to build land forts, though, or just go full factories? I might want to just go for trenches, though, because, you know. It's trench warfare, right? Okay, so we just got the fortification effort, so now let's fortify Sicily. Oh, yes. Or Sardinia. No, fortify Sicily, yes. That's fine. Siege artillery is good. Now infantry is fine here. Early motorized, that could be a thing that we need. And motorized ambulance, yeah. Air doctrine, engineering. We can get that, but it's not gonna be the greatest of things. So there you go. Yeah, we want trench excavation though. Yeah. Naples building anti-air. Well, that's gonna be a very long time. And land fort's gonna be even longer to research. So it's gonna. Well, we can start military coup. Okay. Military coup took place in Mexico City, led by General Victoriano Huerta, the military commander of the city. Madero was arrested and a short time later assassinated along with his vice president, Jose Maria Pino Suarez. Trench excavation, I totally forgot about those. Should be building those. My mistake. Okay, now though. Get another one of those. We actually need more of those though, let's be honest here. Suffragette demonstrations. After being disenfranchised for years, women have begun to take to the streets of Washington, D.C. and London demanding their right to vote. The American president in particular, perhaps on the suggestion of his wife, has already signed their voting rights into law, and the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom does not seem long behind. What next? Yay, proper rights. America chooses new freedom. In 1912, Woodrow Wilson ran on the platform of New Freedom, which denounced what Wilson perceived as both Theodore Roosevelt's more paternalistic and collectivist New Nationalism, as well as William Howard Taft's conservatism. A Bourbon Democrat, Wilson promised lower tariffs, free trade, and trust breaking in his speeches. I like pronounced it every way except the correct way, you know, speeches. Though the progressive movement would encourage him to enact a more moderate form of Roosevelt's proposals through the creation of a Federal Reserve and, I think, yeah, support for the income tax. While some of these policies might be costly in the short term, in the long term, they would both help consumers protected from economic recessions and make goods less expensive, satisfying the populous for the moment. This shall stabilize the nation. Oh, there we go. That's very, very good. But anyway, that's enough for now. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on social media, and I shall see you all next time.